this. Headline: Toll road agency itching to build on burned land. Quote, with rare gnatcatchers dead and their habitat in ashes, there's no reason to delay San Joaquin Hills toll road construction through charred canyons, county toll agency officials argued Wednesday. Newspaper story, November 1993, 1 week after an arsonist torched Laguna Canyon. I tell you, man, you defilers of land, canyon fillers, despisers of green shrub and oak, despoilers of old growth, you asphalt-worshipping less than senseless things with concrete feet and gloss black shoes tied with the guts of cats. You sellers of fast roads and fast gods, you with hearts of cash. I tell you that outside your closed-door, high-security locked gates and chemically treated shining rugs, there are magic plants and trees, wild weeds that teach coyote verse and habits of the deer. You don't understand what you are paving. Leaves and flowers to combat virus, herbs to cure depression, potions and elixirs, roots chewed by primordial tribes. I tell you, man, your belief is a sham, your progress a lie, your friends are craven, your God is a coin, your books are blank. You are one-eyed jacks with shadows for skin, oil in your veins, and a slimy deck of cards from which you shuffle. You do not recognize the church of earth, the great spirit, open land, peyote gods of astral travel. You believe in endless breath for 1,000,000 generations just like you. I tell you, man, you're in coffins already. Pink stucco repetition, townhouse, living coffins. Locked in a carapace like a sow bug. But the worms will find you. Your accomplishments will melt, and you will be a long, slow dinner for the maggots of eternity. So please, please, soften your real estate eyes and examine your legacy of shame. Otherwise, your sad, sterile children will dig up your bones and scatter them for the crows.
Welcome, John. Wow, you definitely got through that with plenty of time left. Plenty of time left. Liz Zurcher, Cinnamon Toast. And Liz, I believe, is reading from a newly published anthology in which her piece was included.
Cool.
So Liz, feedback.
This is From the Heart, a collection of stories and poems from the front lines of parenting. I have 2 pieces in here. And it's a book that has been put together to raise money for children's charities like St. Jude's Children's Research and Children's Hospitals. And all the authors donated their works, and the editors donated their time, and all the design work was donated. So I'm excited to be in the book. Apart from chocolate, nothing says love quite like cinnamon. The aroma alone warms the heart, and mothers in our family have known this for years. My grandmother expressed her love with fragrant, gooey cinnamon rolls. My mother pampered us with flaky cinnamon pie crust, and me? I was the proud queen of cinnamon toast when my boys were growing up. School day breakfasts were a fast and easy cereal smorgasbord. Assorted cereal boxes lined up on the kitchen counter for the boys to choose from. They poured at will into big wooden bowls, depending on what they had a taste for that day, washing the cereal down with giant glasses of orange juice. No pulp for Eric, lots of pulp for Greg. The one constant was cinnamon toast, served on small green melamine plates, and I was the only one who could make it right. At least that's the line they fed me. There's no big secret to it, I used to tell them, but they wouldn't buy it. They wanted Mom's cinnamon toast, not just any cinnamon toast. When they were small, I could get by with a couple of slices each. But as they grew, so did the stacks of cinnamon toast, until the 2 green plates looked like they would buckle under the pressure of the toast towers they held. It wasn't there long. Those boys powered through that toast like nobody's business. They'd pull their stools up to the kitchen counter, pour and slurp their cereal, guzzle the OJ, and inhale the toast. Then they were off to school. In their wake were bowls puddled with leftover milk, empty juice glasses, and green plates glistening with cinnamon sugar. Scooping up a fingerful of cinnamon sugar, I felt a sense of motherly satisfaction. Sometime during high school, the toast production reached a point of diminishing returns. I discovered this after a few days of seeing toast left on the plates. Not just crumbs and cinnamon sugar, but whole slices of toast. Apparently, like all things, there is a cyclical nature to cinnamon toast consumption. At first, I took it personally. Was I slipping as Queen of Cinnamon Toast? Had I lost my touch? Maybe, like a mother who asks her teenager too many questions, I'd gone overboard with my toasting. I cut back, relieved the green plates of their burden. But I found it strange that as my boys grew into young men, they needed less cinnamon toast, not more. Maybe, I realized sadly, they just didn't need as much of Mom's toast, or Mom for that matter. I still have the green plates, but I haven't made cinnamon toast in years. Once the boys were out of the house, the toasting stopped. When I asked them recently what they remembered about breakfast when they were growing up, their answer surprised me. Cinnamon toast on little green plates, they both said. That was the best part of breakfast. Do you ever make it now, I asked. Oh, no, Mom, they said. You're the only one who can make good cinnamon toast. Feeling like all that toasting had just paid a huge dividend, my heart warmed with cinnamon love.